Hey all, here's my first Winterial vid, the Scions Conversion Winterial. Let's start making the hotshot volley gun. The first thing that you will need to do will be to trim the last pistol from the Acadian short troop sprue. We will do the trimming at this point instead of removing the last pistol first, as it will be much easier to trim it with the hand attached so that it will be easier for you to get a grip on the last pistol. The first thing we need to do is to remove the scope of the last pistol. We do it by trimming the top edge of the last pistol with a sharp knife as shown. When you're done with the front part, flip it over and repeat the same procedure of making a small dent using a sharp knife at the other side of the last pistol. Once the previous step is done, take a plastic cutter and start removing it. You should use the previous indents made using the sharp knife to help position the plastic cutter for easier cutting. Once you're done cutting, it is perfectly normal to have pieces of the scope left at the top of the last pistol. This is what we do not want. So, taking a sharp knife or a plastic cutter, start trimming it down till it's flat. Do take note when trimming that you do not want to damage the front nozzle of the last pistol. At this point, the plastic cutter has proven to be not so effective, and hence I started using a sharp knife to start trimming it down to a flat surface. After trimming, it's now time to remove the last pistol from its arm. Start by cutting off the backing of the last pistol to the shoulder pad. After cutting off the backing of the last pistol, start by cutting off the wrist of the arm so that it will be easier for you to fully remove the last pistol. Once the arm has been removed, we are going to remove the hand. Start by cutting off at this area as shown nearest to the trigger finger. Next, we'll fully detach the hand from the last pistol as shown. Once the hand has been removed, trim the two surfaces till it's flat. The next step would be to remove the circular thing at the end of the last pistol. When this is done, trim it down to a flat surface, and we'll look at the difference between the volley gun and the hotshot las gun. As you can see, this will actually be part of the volley gun. The ammo pack is made out of two of the respiratory pack technological box rather than just one. I glue both of them together before adding it onto the ammo area. And also at the front of the bolster, the rectangular piece below has also been removed. The las gun has been added same way as the hotshot las gun. As you can see in this image, a clearer picture of how the ammo has been added for the volley gun. The last pistol has also been added here. This will be what I will be telling you about in the next step. For the volley gun, we remove the rectangular piece, which is not what we remove for the hotshot las gun. After the rectangular piece has been removed, we will remove the entire underside of the las gun. As you can see at this point, there's something bulging out underneath it. We do not want it, and so we need to flatten it. First, I took a plastic cutter to cut it off. After that, I take a sharp knife and trim it down to a flat surface. After trimming the bottom of the las gun flat, we will now dry feed the las pistol onto the las gun, as shown. After dry fitting the las pistol onto the las gun, do trimming when necessary, after which glue the las pistol onto the las gun. I added the glue to the las gun to allow me to get a firmer grip without having the las pistol glued onto my hand. As you can see here, I started gluing on the las pistol onto the las gun, but I realized that the fit wasn't all that perfect and there were many gaps, so I had to take a sharp knife and continue trimming it down again. This is not recommended as you get glue all over your knife, which is not actually a very good thing as you blunt the knife down, making the knife useless, and also you have to re-glue the entire thing. Re-gluing of super glue on super glue is actually not that so recommended as it reduces the grip of the las pistol that it has on the las gun. This should be how a volley gun should look like at the end of all the assembling. Thank you all for watching. Check out my blog in the link below. Subscribe, like, and comment on this vid. Thank you.